Good afternoon, Senator. First of all, I want to thank you for coming. I am the son of a naturalized Ethiopian immigrant and an Adolf. By Adolf, I mean African descendant of former slaves. And my parents taught me, while being respectful to power, to speak truth, to not simply exist, but when I've lived, there will be evidence that I was here. And I voted to put you in office. You represent my voice. And I have to ask you about the way we spend our money. My voice is against using our money to fund what many people would consider a genocide. So, the American people seem to be against continually arming Israel as we watch them bomb Palestinians off the planet. As the descendant of an African man and a former slave, you know, we watched this happen to us. We've seen this happen in different countries. I have to ask you, what side of the fence are you on? Where's your voice as it relates to stopping the continual arming of Israel? We've seen Palestinian children being blasted, and not only that, even with a ceasefire, we see more and more approvals of arms being sent over and over again. So Israel's relentless. And so I have to ask you, what are you doing? Where are you on this? You know, what specifically are you saying?
Thank you so much. So, I believe in the humanity of all of God's children, and that you have to center the concerns of the most marginalized. And that's why I was one of the first in the Senate to call for a ceasefire. In addition to that, I pressed the Biden administration. I pushed the Netanyahu administration around the ways in which humanitarian aid was not even getting into Gaza. I voted to give $10 billion in humanitarian aid to Gaza. My North Star in this whole conflict is a world that embraces the children on both sides of this conflict. Because here's the thing that mortal enemies have in common. We all want our children to be okay. Now, we all do. And I said this on the floor of the Senate when I called for the ceasefire at a time when folks felt like you couldn't even say that word. I often wondered as a preacher and as a seminary student, what did the book of Isaiah mean? What did the prophet mean when he said the lion will lie down next to the lamb, and the little child shall lead them? And it was really in the context of this awful, awful conflict. The brutal and awful attack on October 6th, the taking of hostages, the sweeping bombing that killed way too many civilians, way too many children. We could go on and talk about this same conflict. So,
all right, thank you.
So hold on.
Thank you.
So
All right, let's continue. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and continue. We're going to go ahead and continue. Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and continue. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to continue with the program.
Do you want me to answer the question?
Thank you. Let us just finish.
I will answer the question, but I'm not going to shout. No, sister, I respect you. Listen, I respect you, and I will answer your question, but I'm not going to shout.
Let's continue to be respectful of each other. Let's continue to be respectful of each other. Thank you. Let's continue to be respectful of each other.
So I think listen. I have to tell you,
we would like to continue on with the program. We have a lot of questions to cover today, so please let us be respectful of each other. Senator Warnock, please go ahead. You on with the program.
So I'm listen, ma'am. I'm not gonna shout over you. I will respond to your question. But listen, I have to tell you, listen. I have to tell you, we have to decide, as somebody who is an activist myself and who comes from the activist community, you can come and express yourself. This is a very passionate issue. Or we can have a conversation, but we can't do both of those things. I mean, we can do one or the other. So I acknowledge that maybe you would rather just make your point. And so I take it that that's what you want to do, make your point. But if you want to have a conversation, not just today, but in the days ahead, I'm happy to have that conversation with you. And I also think that as incredibly important as this issue is, and it's a matter of life and death, it is, there are other issues here, and these folks deserve to be heard as well. So,
okay.
all right.
So what we'll do, thank you so much.
I asked you the question, and I guess I have my answer, that you really want to make your point.
So what we'll do at this time, we have staff right here, right now, ready to sit down and speak with you all. Salik B, raise your hands. we can go in the other room and go ahead and meet with them. Salik and B, raise your hands. They're here right now to speak with you, so we can continue with the program. Let's be fair to others. Let's be fair to others.
Thank you.
Let's be fair to others. Let's be fair.
What was that? Okay. All right. Next question.